16, show you what to do. Try and eat a beat like the white shrew. Go 8 if you feeling right. Let the beat start the cage, it's the life of pop. Boy, pay attention when you hear me. My lyrics like a painting, so I'm hoping that you feel me. I shock 'em all like Pikachu when I come in the building. I'm the only rapper not spinning his events on Da Vinci. Or Givenchy, sheesh, what's the big deal? Some people had to taste the toys as a kid's meal. You go in circles for the power, that's a windmill. But you can win it all and not know how it went feel. Ugh. Don't listen to me though, I'm partially broke and got a problem with my ego. I'm probably hating on you in front of all of these people. They don't care what the verse say, the hook is what they fiend for. People out of dance now, him.
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Malo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack. And the Lord get back. Or somebody wants some get back. And they click clack, they be bent back, thinking I just intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop. But they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. And I hope you guys are having a blessed night. Oh, shit. Oh, I think for once the camera is fine. Ain't that? Look at that. For the first time, I'm not like ultra orange. And I mean, it's a little bit off, but hey, I'm gonna leave it. That's a first. Let me check my audio. I do want to lower that though, just a little bit. Yo, what is going? What? Who said Spider-Man? I thought it really said Spider-Man. It says Spider-Man. Who's Spider-Man? It was good, man. Let me get this thumbnail out the way. I did forget to download the thumbnail. I did forget to do that. So let me get that out the way. Couple of weigh-ins we had today. Well, not weigh-ins. We had a weigh-in. We had a press conference, right? Right here. Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw the Lomachenko and Kambosos weigh-in. Did you guys see that? Any of you guys see that? Make sure I put that up a little bit like that. Camera up. Did you guys see the so you did, right? Hey, did you see Kambosos try to intimidate Loma? Did you see that? Bro, that was funny. Bro, you can't intimidate Loma, bro. You can't. You believe I'm muted? I'm not muted. When? I'm not muted. I could tell. Bro, it's kind of funny because so many I've seen fighters before try to intimidate Loma. That shit never work. It never works. It don't matter if you big, no homo, no diddy, small, big, small, whatever. You're not gonna intimidate Loma, bro. You're not. And they did a stare down, and prior to the stare down, the guy was like, "Oh, we had another stare down today, and it went over 3 minutes, and I think these guys are gonna go over 3 minutes." And so I clipped the stare down, bro. I had to shorten this shit. These dudes are staring at each other for like 4 minutes. Kambosos went straight up to Loma, I guess, and tried to intimidate him. That shit did not work. I'm gonna show you right now. Loma's just looking at him like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I done seen. Come on, bro. Kambosos makes me laugh because he reminds me of when he fought Devin. Remember when he fought Devin? And I think he came in like, I don't know if he came in overweight. He missed weight or something and said something like, "Oh, it's the art of war. It's the art of war." And Devin done spanked that ass twice. Let me see. So here goes the clip that I got right here from the weigh-in. This is funny, bro. The dude tried to intimidate. It's kind of shortened because like it's just the same thing, but trying to intimidate Loma is just kind of funny to me. I mean, he done fought everybody, bro. So, but here it goes right here.
All right, face forward, gentlemen. Or not. 12 3-minute rounds for the vacant IBF World Lightweight title tomorrow from the sold-out RAC Arena in Perth, Western Australia. If you're wondering, yesterday's face-off took 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I think they're going to beat that this time.
Well, different day, but same old story, and that is we've got a mega stare-off. We're at 3 minutes now, so on Thursday it was 3 minutes 30. Despite everyone's efforts,
bro, you had 3 minutes, bro. You was looking at this man for 3 minutes. You were so close to his face, bro. You could have kissed him. You said nothing. You wait till the dude grabs him and he says something. That shit is so funny to me, man. Kambosos is gonna get his ass whooped bad. That's not gonna go well for him, bro. He said a Diddy stare off, bro. Who? Kambosos? Kambosos got a chin, right? He ain't got no power. He got a chin though, right? Kambosos got a chin. I don't think he's ever been knocked out, has he? He's been knocked down. He's been knocked down. I've never seen him like knocked out. He got no power. I can tell you that right. Bro, if he could have hurt Devin, he ain't got no power. He got a chin, yeah, Muck. He got a chin. He just don't got no power. He don't got no power. And he lost his last fight, bro. He lost his last fight. I mean, they gave it to him. I think he lost it, bro. What was that dude's name? Hughes? Maxie Hughes? I think that dude beat him, bro. That's just me. He hurt Devin to the body. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Hurting Devin is not that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh, somebody's in here talking about, oh, Ryan is on steroids. Somebody said, okay, we're smoking a Haney Pack. I wasn't going to do it, but shit, since you're here.
Haney Pack, nigga. Haney Pack, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Haney Pack. Yo, Bill, where you at, Bill? Yeah, Bill. You looking like Bill Cosby tonight.
Come on, man. Where we at, man?
Haney Pack.
We in New York, man. Where we at?
Oh, yeah, what you say?
Oh, bro, you clowning, bro. We chilling.
Yeah, that.
Right after the fight,
And he
bro.
trying to act like it's all good. No, it ain't good. Fuck them niggas.
Hey man, listen, if you want to come to this channel and try to like throw a pity party for Devin, bro, you at the wrong channel, my guy. You at the wrong channel. Listen, Ryan could get suspended in a couple of months, and we're still smoking on a Haney pack over here. I'ma always say he still got his ass whooped, bro. You in the go to some other outlet, bro, that's been crying for Devin. Go to some other place, bro. Because he matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, as a fighter, a dude that's a fighter, right? Okay, I get it. You even if you think he took something, not to get off subject, because I'm tired of talking about this shit, but hey, every time they come up in here, I'm gonna say it. Even if you think he took something, it don't change. It don't change the problem that you have. All right. I don't know how many times I gotta go over this, bro. Devin has technical flaws, like every other fighter, by the way. Every other fighter, I'm not gonna say there is no perfect fighter, but every fighter's got technical flaws, bro. And if he don't fix that, it's gonna happen again. I don't think you guys are overlooking the whole Ryan shit, bro. You're overlooking that. I'm telling you. You can keep crying all you want. It sounds bad, actually, bro. It sounds like just crying. Fucking grown men just crying that Devin lost. Just stop, bro. Just stop. Every time you come over here with this, bro, every time I'm gonna say the same thing. Every time you come over here, I don't care if it's 3 years from now, bro. I don't care if it's 3 years from now. If I'm even having a channel in 3 years. If you come over here with this pity for Haney, you ain't gonna get it over here. Go to one of them LDBC channels, bro. The ones that where they got them on the payroll and shit. Go to the Boxing Voice. Ness will give you some Devin Haney pity. Shout out to Ness. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. I watch them all the time, but it's the truth. I mean, go ahead or go. You ain't gonna get it here, bro. You're not. You're not. He got his ass whooped. So let's move on. Did you guys see the so the Cody Crowley, do I say his name right? Cody Crowley. The Cody Crowley press conference. Come on, bro. We all know. We know. We know, bro. We know. And you can't and look for people trying to say for people look at Devon is mad as fuck. I know Devon, I know you mad, Devon. I know you mad. You was probably mad 50 seconds into that fight, weren't you? You didn't even get your snacks out and shit. You was just like, man, it's gonna be a great. What the fuck? 40 seconds in, I know you was mad, brother. I get it. Yeah, man, and you can't even say that like I switched how I felt. I've always been the same. I tell you ahead of time how I feel about somebody. I ain't got no problem saying that I'm not really a fan of a fighter or not, because let's just be completely honest. I go through this all the time. Boxing is a combat sport. It's a combat sport. So therefore, it's normal for somebody to say, I don't like this fight. And when I say I don't like this fighter, I don't hate the fighter. I don't hate the fighter. It's just he's not technically like something that I like, it could be the style. It just could be sometimes they rub me the wrong way. Like, for instance, I think Tyson Fury is a great fighter. I think he's a great fighter. Something about his characteristics and his personality rubs me the wrong way, right? And look, and he believes in Jesus. I believe in Jesus. I'm not, I believe in Jesus because I know I'm a sinner and I need help. I don't know what his reasons are. Okay. I would think that they're the same. But it doesn't matter because his personality rubs me the wrong way. I'm not going to say that he's a bad fighter, though. You know what I mean? I never said Haney is a bad fighter. I never said Devin was a bad. I said he was an overrated fighter. And I'll say that. And I will always go back. You'll always go back and catch me saying that. In fact, I've always also said that a lot of the shit that happens with that kid, I honestly believe a lot of it got to do with his father and them other channels, bro. Because Devin himself isn't really, when I look at him, he's not really a bad kid, in my opinion. He's really not. I believe like once you get enough money and you start getting money and you start getting notoriety, shit gets to your head like anyone else, bro. Like anyone else. You know what I saw? Not to get off topic. You know what I saw? Somebody made a this documentary on Drake, right? Because of the whole Drake and Kendrick shit. And it's a perfect example of how people change over time, right? So you know how he's got like that song started from the bottom or whatever. Well, he ain't never really started from the bottom because he was on that TV show and they showed him as a kid and they had cameras in his house and he had like it showed like his mom coming back and she was like, you know, come on, Aubrey, help me take the groceries out, you know, and it was just a perspective on how people change. And the whole part of the documentary was to show how he went from this upper middle class Canadian kid to once he started getting money and getting features with other artists, how he, you know, I guess they're saying like the black side. What is he, like Jewish and black? Like the black side came out of him, which is fine, bro. If you got black in you, it is what it is. But it's just an example of how money and time changes somebody. You could see that transformation with Devin, bro. You could see it. You could see it with Devin. You could see it with Ryan. You could see it with Tank. You can even see it with Tank. Tank used to be real quiet, not really saying much. Go look at his last press conference with Frank Martin. I showed it. I mean, he's either two things. Either he's really coming out of his shell every other fight, or he's nervous, right? Which one do you want to pick for Tank? I don't know. Could be a mixture of both. I always said I felt like he was nervous during the Ryan fight. I always felt like that. I'm not saying he was scared of Ryan. I felt like he was nervous. Because, like, why would you make him jump through all these, like, you know, rehydration clause and catch weights? That's just me. And there's nothing wrong with being nervous because nervous is what keeps you on point, bro. Nervous is what keeps you on point. If you go into a fight and you don't have, like, what is that? Like the butterflies in your stomach or you don't get like, bro, that shit keeps you on point, bro. There's a difference between being scared and having your adrenaline going. Is a major difference, bro. It's a major difference. I don't know if you guys saw the oh yeah, listen. And we can say that with a lot of fighters. Look. It's no secret that I like Teofimo Lopez. Pause. It's no secret, but you think I don't see the crazy stuff that he does and I don't like him to the point where I disregard the crazy shit he does. And I feel like he should be called out. I always called out Tio on some of the shit he says and some of the shit he does because I criticize fighters that I like. Just because I like a fighter, I'm not going to ignore all the crazy shit that they do. That's just stupid, by the way. That's stupid in my opinion. I'm not getting interviews with him, so maybe it's a little bit different. You know, when you have interviews with, I've always said, bro, like if you get a lot of interviews with people, I can kind of understand why some of these guys are like hesitant because you might not get another interview with that guy or whatever. But that's why I feel like you're compromised at that point. When you get to a point where you feel like you can't criticize somebody because he comes to your channel, I feel like you're compromised at that point. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that you could still have somebody come to your channel and get interviewed and do whatever, and you could still criticize them if you feel like they need to be criticized. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, I don't want to say nothing to this guy because like, he ain't gonna come here no more, bro. If that, whatever, it is what it is. Because you look kind of crazy when somebody is doing something that people want to know the answers to, or questions, or asking questions, or whatever, and you're not saying anything. It makes you look like you're compromised, bro. It really does. It really does. So, I don't do interviews with fighters. I never chose to, never really want to. That ain't my angle anyway, to be honest with you. I admit, I'm not a consistent individual when it comes to YouTube. I'm not. Outside of my life, I try to be, you know, anyone that knows me will tell you, like, I like things like ahead of time. What do you call it? Like structure? Is that the name? Structure? I like structure. Like I like to a certain thing at a certain time and doing a certain thing. I like to know. I'm not a sort of a spontaneous person. There's nothing wrong with being spontaneous, but I've never been like that, you know? But when it comes to YouTube, I'm not like, oh, I'm going live at 6 or I'm going live at 7. I've never been like that. I just go live whenever I want to go live. There's times I don't even want to go on YouTube, bro, and I'm off for like a week or two. You know what I mean? I've only recently been going every day. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, friends encouraging me, people encouraging me, and the people that watch. But trust and believe, bro. I don't want to do this sometimes, and I ain't gonna commit to no you know, I'm gonna go every day at 5. Like, nah, I at least I'm honest to you. I'm honest. I'm not doing that right now. So it is what it is. So with that, I don't really do any type of interviews, but going that kind of got off topic. Did you guys see the oh yeah, before I go off to that. So yeah, you see how people change over time. People change over time with money. You know who I noticed really changed when he got money and notoriety? Go back and look. Errol Spence. Errol Spence. You remember when Errol Spence was like coming up? And I remember when he first started getting a push was when Floyd said that, I think Floyd Mayweather said that they had a good sparring session. Do you guys remember that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when Errol Spence first like started getting a push, right? There was like a story of like where he had like a sparring with Floyd, and I remember Floyd in an interview saying, "Oh yeah, he gonna be the next one up." And you go back and you look at Earl, and Earl a quiet person to begin with. Earl is not like a yapper, you know what I mean? He's not a yapper. He's a quiet person to begin with. But go back and look. And he's still, in my opinion, somewhat humble. I know he made excuses with the whole Crawford thing, but just go. You could see a personality change with him. Money and winning, and this shit changes you, bro. It changes you. What I found kind of funny today, the press conference for Boots and Cody Crowley. So Eddie Hearn, as you know, signed Boots, right? It's Boots' first fight at Matchroom, right? Cody Crowley's manager, I don't know if that's his manager. I don't know who it is, bro. But he was talking crazy from the moment they turned that camera on. The moment they turned that camera on, he was talking crazy. He called Boots an email champ. He said, "Oh, you ain't bring your belt." And Boots is, I'm going to show it to you. Boots, it's funny. Boots is sitting, look. Boots is sitting down like this, right? Boots is sitting down like this. You know, just chilling. Boots don't even talk that much shit. And this dude starts off going, "Hey, man, you guys going to see a Cody Crowley you ain't never seen before. Oh, where's your belt? Oh, you ain't bringing your belt, huh? Oh, yeah, you got that email to you." And Boots goes just like this. He's like, "Who you talking to me?" And Boots is like, Hey, hold up, bro. You ain't the one getting in the ring. Hey, you getting your fighter fucked up. You know what I mean? So look, this shit had me laughing, bro. And this is the same shit that I say for Bill Haney. I hate to bring it up again. You're not the one getting in the ring. You're not the one getting. If I had a son, right? If I had a son that was fighting, if I believed in him, that's one thing. But just remember, you're not the one getting in the ring. All that shit talking you do is being, he got to carry that, bro. And that's what Boots said to this guy. He said, "Hey, you ain't the one getting in the ring, but the more you talk shit to me, I'm going to fuck him up." Boots is like, I'm going to give him a beating of his life. Watch, look. Where now, which one is the first one? Let's go with, let me see if it's this one first.
No one has seen this version. He's here. No one has seen this version.
The first one is gonna be Cody Crowley. Somebody tell me in the chat if you guys know. Is this his manager, or is this his who is this guy? Is this his coach? Is this his manager? I don't know. All I know is as soon as this shit started, Eddie Hearn didn't even say anything. He was just like, "Hey, thank you for being here, right? Thank you for being here. Go ahead, say something." And this is what he started off with.
No one has seen this version of Cody Crowley. Boots shouldn't even watch video on him. He'll be unrecognizable by 13.
Yeah, we don't watch videos.
Yeah, very good. Stay that way.
We don't need to watch videos.
Very good.
You know what I mean?
I see you forgot the belt at home. You ready to lose it, huh?
Who you talking to?
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, you got emailed that belt. You didn't even win it. You're not even a champion.
Well, guess what?
Yo,
Guess what? We
you-
wanted to fight for
You
the belt.
didn't even win
talking
it.
crazy, right? He got to get in that ring. It's gonna get bad for
Oh,
him.
he's ready.
It's gonna
Just
get
so you
nasty,
know,
hear me?
just so you know, we have
It's
plenty
gonna
of
get
opportunities.
nasty.
He's been wanting you.
Then they kept going.
He's here.
Yo,
We offered
keep talking. Keep
300,000
talking.
last year.
Keep
Come
talking.
on, man.
Keep talking. He gonna get the worst beating of his life. I promise you
Nah,
that.
not gonna happen.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that. And we could bet whatever.
Eddie, I'm
And
really
we could bet
sorry that
whatever.
this is his first fight under Matchroom. I'm
we can
really
bet whatever.
sorry.
Hold on. It got so bad. It got so bad. His father, Boots' father is like, bruh. He says, watch, I'm gonna show it to you. He said to him, he said, hey man, hey, who the fuck are you? Like, hey, after this shit is over, the gym is right down the street. Oh, Boots' father saying to him, I'll beat your ass. I don't know. Is his manager? Is that what y'all saying? Hold on. Is that his manager? It is. I don't know who this guy is, but he about to get Boots. Yo, Boots can punch with both. Listen, you might not like Boots. I don't know. Listen, I fuck with Boots over here. Boots got a left hand. He got a right hand. He's southpaw. He orthodox. He fast. He's strong. He young. He big for that weight, bro. Boots is a problem, bro. And he got a chin somewhat. I think he just needs to work on his defense, bro. You about to get your fighter fucked up bad. In my opinion, you about to get him fucked up bad. Wait, yo, where did I move it to? Hold on. Did I move this? Yeah, here we go.
He's here.
Yo,
We offered
keep talking.
300,000
Keep talking.
last year.
Keep talking.
Come on, man.
Keep talking. He gonna get the worst beating of his life. I promise you
Nah,
that.
not gonna happen.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that. And we could bet whatever.
Eddie, I'm
And
really
we could bet
sorry that
whatever.
this is his first fight under Matchroom. I'm
we can bet
really
whatever.
sorry. I apologize because I like you.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
apologize.
We
We
like
bet
you
whatever.
too, but you know the way you talking. You know what I mean? After him, me and you can put the gloves on.
Papa Boots, come on, Papa Boots.
Yeah.
We
Me and you
on
can put the
that.
gloves on.
We on that.
I got respect for
We
my
on
elders.
that.
I got respect
And we
for my
on that.
elders. Let's go there.
And we on
Come
it.
on.
We can go to my gym now.
Let's go.
And we on
Let's
that.
go. Come on, Papa Boots.
And we on that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yo,
I'll stop you.
Hey, I got respect for my elders, so you just throw the first punch and then I'll handle the rest.
So another thing that I found that I don't know if you guys saw the press conference, right? But another thing that I found kind of messed up. And I think this is kind of fucked up. Now, everyone got their own personal opinion, but I lost my father when I was like 18, right? So during this press conference, they're talking to Cody Crowley, right? And Boots' father, was it Boots' father? Boots' father says, yo, you were supposed to fight us like a year ago or like 2 years ago. And he said something like, because Cody Crowley starts talking and he starts saying, hey man, I'm in the best shape of my life. Oh yeah, I know you thinking I'm a pushover. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And Boots' father said something like, yo, but why don't you tell everybody that like you were supposed to fight? Like you got offered $300,000 to fight us like last year. Like what happened? And I should have clipped it, but I just found it disrespectful. So obviously they're in Philly. That's Boots' hometown. Now, you know how people in Philadelphia is, bro. I'm an Eagles fan. It is the worst place to be a sports fan. I mean, if you are an away team or just anybody that's not from Philly, I remember when in the Eagles Stadium, they threw snowballs with batteries at Santa during Christmas time. People in Philadelphia that are fans, they don't play. They're disrespectful as hell. I remember that stadium was the only stadium that had a little holding prison cell in the old Eagle Stadium. So they're in Philly, right? And Cody Crowley, you know, he's saying, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And and Boots' father says, hey, you were supposed to fight us. We offered you $300,000. Like, what happened? So he starts telling everybody, Crowley, he's like, hey, I had 2 eye surgeries, right? And then people start booing. And he said, I had some mental health issues. So when he says I got some mental health issues, people start booing. And Boots' father was like, hey, chill. Like, you know, like, don't go. But you can't control the crowd, bro. You can't. So Cody Crowley's like, yeah, I had some mental health issues. And he said, my father hung himself. And you know what somebody in the crowd said? They said, go hang yourself. That's crazy. That's that's fucked up, man. That's kind of fucked up. And then Crowley's manager was like, yo, Eddie Hearn. Like, he looked at Eddie Hearn for support. Like, what do you think Eddie's gonna do? Eddie's not gonna do nothing. These are people that pay tickets. These are people out in Philly. What do you think Eddie Hearn's gonna do? He looked at Eddie Hearn and was like, hey, man, hey, chill. But I just found out I was kind of messed up, man. Hey, let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. And I never go off on the whole God rant here, but I firmly believe in God, and I firmly believe that if he wants you to win, it don't matter. It don't matter. Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson, one of the biggest upsets ever. Right? People blame it all on Tyson was not training, or he was drinking, or he was having sex with multiple women, or those 2 little pet lions he had, or whatever. Multiple excuses. If you remember, Buster Douglas' mom had just passed away. And he said, I'm going to beat this man. I'm going to shock the world for my mom. And he was praying and shit. You saw what happened to Mike Tyson. I'm not saying that's going to happen to Boots. What I'm saying is God don't like ugly. The man said that his father hung himself, and somebody's like, well, go hang yourself. Come on, bro. Stop that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Cody Crowley was seen in Philly on the Rocky stage. Oh, yeah, that was another thing too, right? So he's like, yeah, I'm the real Rocky. And Boots is like, yo, Rocky isn't a real person, bro. He's like, it's a delusion in your mind. Yeah, you think you're gonna come here and beat me, and you're Rocky. Rocky's not a real person. That's a movie. Yeah, they got a statue, but that's a movie. It showed Cody Crowley like throwing punches up by the stairs where Rocky Balboa runs up the stairs. I don't know about y'all, bro, but look, I'm a Boots fan. I know the boxing voice. I think Ness said Cody Crowley. I don't know. It sounded like Nessa said, hey, he need to get past Cody Crowley. Stop it, Nestor. Stop it, bro. Don't do that. I'm not saying Cody Crowley isn't a bad fighter. It's not what I'm saying. Styles make fights. Cody Crowley is a straight up and down fighter. He's a pressure fighter. He comes at you. Nothing special. No special effects. No like a lot of like agility or nothing. He's just a straight up. He's a tough white boy. Tough white boy. Come forward in your face. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't even think he's got that much power. He's got a ticker. He's got stamina. And he throws a lot of punches. And he's got heart. Other side, you got Boots. Big as hell for a welterweight. He 154 looking like he could fight 160 easily. Dude is massive for 147. Massive. Left hand, right hand. He's orthodox southpaw. He's fast. He's strong. He's young. He's got heart. Boots is a problem, bro. Boots is a problem for anybody. Ryan Garcia, if he goes to 147, you think Ryan gonna fight Boots, bro? If you think Ryan could beat Boots, stop it, bro. And you know, ever since that Devin Haney ass whooping, I've been supporting Ryan. There's weight classes for a reason. There's styles for a reason. Stylistically, Boots is all wrong for Cody Crowley. Stylistically. Doesn't mean that Boots is guaranteed to win. But if I had to bet money, and I don't bet money, Boots gonna knock him out. And Boots said that his manager is getting his fighter in trouble. And this happens all the time, y'all. This happens all the time. I think sometimes people do this because they think this is what I think. I think that people try to get fighters out of character so they could throw their game plan out. That might work in the amateurs or something. Bro, these are professional fighters. And if you are so swayed that by an interview or just by a press conference, somebody talking shit to you or whatever, if you are so moved that you throw your game plan out the window, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like Loma. You see Kambosos and Loma, right? Look at Kambosos. Try to intimidate Loma. You can't intimidate Loma. Like Loma, hate Loma, whatever. You're not gonna intimidate that little man. He seen it all. Dude had what? Loma had title fights in his first couple fights, right? I mean, he only got like, he ain't even reached 20 fights. I think Loma. He didn't even reach 20 fights. He's got 17 fights, or I think his record's like 17-3. So he's got something like that. And his last fight that he lost was against Devin Haney. And a lot of people think he beat Devin Haney. And that's an old Loma. You're not going to intimidate that man. You're not. He is a 3-division champ. And I totally believe he beat Devin Haney. Not because of how I feel about Devin. Because when I first saw the fight, I had Devin winning. I said it that night. I said, hey, I think Devin edged that out. Then I watched it again the next day, and I said, hey, I think this is a draw. Then the more I went back and watched that fight, because when you go back and you watch fight multiple times, you see stuff that you never saw before. And I always use this as an example. Tony Harrison won and Jermell Charlo. Tony Harrison won and Jermell Charlo. If you remember, after that fight, they gave it to Tony Harrison, and everybody the next day, everybody and their mom was like, yo, they robbed Jermell. And I thought they did. And every time I went back and I watched that fight, I saw what Tony Harrison was doing. And I'm telling you, I swear to you, by like the fourth time I seen that fight again, I had Tony winning, bro. So sometimes you got to watch fights over and over to kind of like see something that you keep missing. And the Lomachenko and Devin Haney fight, when I first saw it live, I gave it to Devin. The next day, I had it a draw. When I watched it 3-4 more times, I gave it to Loma. Why? Okay. When you go back and watch that fight, just like any other fight, you're going to see a lot of punches that you first saw originally, you thought were landing, weren't landing. They were blocked. There's a lot of punches that when I was first watching, I was like, oh, Devin's landing clean. When I go back and I watch it again, a lot of the punches that I thought he was landing was blocked. What Devin did do well, exceptionally well, was going to the body. He went to the body very, very well that fight. And I believe going to the body and those body shots he was hitting Loma with, I believe that's what actually won him that fight. Once again, what happened in the 11th or 10th round, or was it the 10th round? Loma starts beating up on Devin. What does Devin do? The trademark, let me start clinching, let me start going backwards. And he did that for round 11, and he did it for like round 12. I think he fought back in round 12. But nonetheless, the more I watched that fight, the more I gave it to Loma. You can't intimidate Loma, bro. Mind you, Loma is the guy that Gervonta Tank Davis was on camera saying, I don't want to fight this guy until another 5 years. He's on camera saying that. Yeah, you know, maybe in like 5 years I'll fight him. What? 5 years? You trying to age him out? Then when another 5 years passed, he was like, maybe another 2 years. What are you waiting until he's like 40-something years old? Like, what are you doing? Harrison, hey, listen. Boxing skills wise. Hold on. Hold on a second. Who Hey, Puto, who JB, bro? Who JB? Is that a person? Because if you're calling me something else, yeah, that's a name given to me by somebody else. You know, don't trying to pick up on shit over here. Puto's a troll. I know Puto's a troll. I fucks with Puto though. It's like HLD. Oh, by the way, I was going back to my lives and you know, I noticed that the guys that come here on my channel, they help make this channel, in my opinion. They help make this channel. And I also believe that the people that come on my panel, they know their boxing, bro. As much I don't say this too much because I don't want them to get all big-headed, but like HLD, for instance, HLD is knowledgeable in boxing. I may disagree with like a lot of shit that he says, and sometimes I purposely do that just to do it. But he knows his boxing. Puto knows his boxing. D Styles and G Funky. G Funky sends me stuff all the time. Salute to G Funky. Go subscribe to G Funky Boxing. And anybody else. Just wanted to take a time out and say, I'm a small channel, but you guys help my channel, bro. Because if not, I'd be talking to myself. Which sometimes the way I feel, I probably wouldn't be any different if I was talking to myself. Yeah, everybody is a troll in their hearts. Everybody. I mean, I can't lie and make it seem like I've never trolled before, because I have. My definition of trolling and somebody else's definition is different, bro. It's different. I might troll and play around and like just play around. For instance, yesterday on my live, and let me ask you guys, since we're on this, who is Alonzo? Who's Alonzo? Dude always comes here trolling, and I always ban him, and he comes back with another name, Alonzo, but he just changes like one little character, right? So if it's like Alonzo Amazing 1, and he'll come back with Alonzo Amazing Dot or whatever, and he keeps changing it and changing it and changing it. But nonetheless, he does the same thing every time he comes over here. The same damn thing he does every time, and I ban him. So yesterday, I don't believe it was him, but he comes to my live and he's like, let's hash things out. I wouldn't be surprised though, G. I wouldn't be surprised. So he says, let's hash things out. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't even know there was anything to hash out. Okay, what do you want? Drop the link. Okay. I drop the link. He doesn't come on. I ban him. Let me say this. If you come on my channel and you say drop the link, and your ass don't hop on, bro, I'm banning you, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop. You can't be that scary that you're scared to click a link. You cannot be that scary. I don't understand how scary. It's a link. I'm not asking you to pull up to a dark area in West Bumblefuck or something. Like, it's a link, bro. It's a link. Damn. You don't even got to show your face. You could have an avatar, bro. All I'm going to do is this when you come on anyway. I'm going to block the screen like this, right? And I'm going to just make sure that you are who you say you are, and then I'm going to take it off, and you could hop on and say whatever you want. You want to say Shadow, you're a bitch? You want to say, oh, you don't know boxing, or whatever the stuff you say in the comments, you want to say that? That's your opportunity to do that. Don't come here and say, drop the link. And then when I drop the link, your ass don't hop on, bro. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Not only are you wasting my time, but you're taking time away from whatever subject I'm talking about, which most likely isn't really a bunch of shit anyway. But still, it's the principle. I know you playing, bro. I know you playing around. I wouldn't be surprised, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Alonzo is one of my mods. You think I don't know some of my mods are trolls? I know that. But you know what? They fuck with me. And they come here a lot and they support me. I know that Sergeant and OG, I know they're trolls sometimes and they talk a lot of shit, but they support me though. They're here all the time. That I can say. That I can say without a doubt. I may not even agree with half the shit they say. Pounds too. But at least they're here. Hawker is always here. Amok is always here. So it is what it is. Who's the one that's always trying to tell me Berlanga's a good fighter? Which one is that? Is that you, Pounds? One of y'all. One of y'all be trying to troll me with Berlanga, which, by the way, Berlanga is going to be fighting Canelo Alvarez. Is this true? Is this what I'm hearing? This is the one fight I said I did not want to see. That is the one fight I did not want to see. Because Berlanga represents Puerto Rico. Canelo is and Canelo's Mexico, and Canelo's going to fuck him up. It's going to make our island look horrible. And I don't want to see it because I know all the Mexicans will be like, see, we do this to all Puerto Rican fighters. No, you don't. No, you don't. He doesn't represent us like that. Maybe to you guys he does, but he doesn't know, not to me. Not to me. The one time, you know, when Berlanga started getting big-headed, I think I showed you this before. I know I showed Tycho this before. But let me show you this again. Let me show you this again. Let me show you this again. Hold on. Berlanga and Trinidad. NPR. Let me show you this. Here we go. This shit, man. Okay. If you remember when Berlanga started off in top rank, right? Yeah, Berlanga did. He started off in top rank. Bob Arum, right? Prospect moving up in the ranks, right? And if you remember, Berlanga had 15 or 16 first round knockouts. He was like 15-0. I think he was like 15-0, right? 15-0, 15 first round knockouts. And everyone was like, oh, he's the next Puerto Rican, whatever, right? And a lot of us were like, hold on a second, bro. Hold up. Pump your brakes. We don't even know who these guys are. Out of those 16 guys he knocked out, I don't know who they are. Never heard of them. Never seen them fight. Never seen a fight prior. That looks funny to me, right? Then I think on his 16th fight or 17th fight, he fights Damon Nichols, right? From and he's an Olympic. What is he, like a silver medalist or something? Was he a bronze medalist? I think this was Berlanga's best fight, by the way. And this is where a lot of people said he's exposed, right? When he fought him, he went the full distance. He went the whole fight. However, he knocked Nichols down 5 times. He knocked him down 5 times. And he won every single round. To me, by far, that was Berlanga's best performance. By far. It was the fight after that is when everything went downhill. So the fight after that, I forgot who he's fighting. And Berlanga's mom is in the back, right? And by this time, everybody's looking at Berlanga like he's this monster, right? You remember when he knocked the dude out and Andre Ward was in the crowd and he jumped up. Let me show it to you. When he jumped up on the ropes, it was like, I'm a monster. I'm a motherfucking monster, remember? And everybody was like, oh, shit, Berlanga's that guy. A lot of us were like, stop with the bullshit, bro. Stop it. Hold on. Berlanga jumps up on ropes. I'm a monster. This is when, right here we go. Here we go. This is when people started saying, oh, Berlanga's that guy. Mind you, he knocked out a dude I've never seen in my life. I've never seen this guy fight before or even after. I believe, if this is the right one. Yeah, this is his 15th fight. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
All right.
I'm a fucking monster. I'm a fucking monster.
Yeah, we got you, Berlanga. Yeah, you're a fucking monster, Berlanga. You remember that? And he did that, and everybody was like, oh, shit. That's the next dude from Puerto Rico. And a lot of us were like, cut the bullshit, bro. Cut the shit out, man. I don't know who that guy is. Do you know who that guy is? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who the hell was that. So then, after he fights Damon Nicholson and he knocks him down 5 times, right? The next fight, he fights, I forgot who he fought, but his mom is in the crowd. Berlanga's mom is in the crowd. Now, by this point, he's walking out with Fat Joe, you know, Puerto Rican from New York. So he's walking out with all the rappers now, right? He came out with Fat Joe and Lean Back and all this other shit, right? So now he's all big-headed, right? And in that next fight, he gets dropped. He gets dropped and was hurt. He was hurt. And I remember his mom in the crowd was like, oh, no. Like, you could tell everybody's heart stopped. Everybody's heart, oh, shit, the monster got dropped. Like, he barely made it out that fight towards the end of the fight. And ever since that day, he's been questionable in my eyes. He's been questionable. You know when everything went wrong? Was when he went to Puerto Rico and met with my favorite fighter of all time, Felix Tito Trinidad. And when he went to like a barbecue or something like that, and he meets Tito, and Tito kind of like did this passing of the torch. Now, I know in Tito's mind, I'm speaking for Tito here. I know in Tito's mind, he's like, man, this kid ain't shit, but I'm going to make him feel good. I know Tito is like, he ain't me. That's for damn sure. He ain't me. He ain't even a third of me. But he's probably felt bad for the kid. It was like, hey, let me pass the torch, right? So this is what they were doing. Ever since this happened is when Berlanga got so big-headed. This is when he started saying, I'm a fucking monster, right? Because of this right here, bro. Because he got all big-headed, because Felix Trinidad kind of passed that torch to him. And it was sort of like, to me, it cursed his career. I don't care if he's undefeated. To me, this cursed his career, bro. This is hilarious, bro. It's hilarious to me. Hey, Tito still look like he'll fuck you up with that left hook, bro. Tito still like he'll knock you out with that. Tito was a bad man. Tito was a bad man. And ever since that day, Berlanga has looked weird to me. He just looked kind of weird to me. I just don't think he's all that. I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. He's not beating Canelo, bro. He's not beating Canelo. So get that out of your head. Anybody. If you think Berlanga is beating Canelo, you're out of your mind, bro. I got Canelo hurting him bad. I think Canelo kind of laid off of Munguia when they fought. I think he kind of laid off. Like he could have. I think he could have did more. I'm not saying he's gonna. I'm not gonna go as far to say that he carried him. I'm not gonna say that, but I am gonna say that I do believe that there were times in that fight where Canelo could have stopped Munguia. I really do. I believe the 12th round was one of them. I believe when he knocked him down, in the third round. Canelo could have. I was even when I was watching it and I saw it, I said, "Oh shit, this is over. Canelo's gonna go for the kill." He didn't. He didn't, and he didn't do it in the 12 either. So I don't know. I'm not gonna go as far to say he carried him, but I am gonna say that I truly believe that if Canelo wanted to finish him, he really could have. You think he's gonna show that to Berlanga? Hell no. Hell no. No, he's gonna hurt Berlanga, and Berlanga's gonna talk all this shit leading up to the fight. He's gonna want all us. He's gonna. It's gonna be embarrassing, bro. It's gonna be embarrassing, and that's why I don't want to see it. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not really too enthusiastic about it. And you can't blame Canelo. By the way, I'm not mad at Canelo. It ain't Canelo's fault that he's fighting Berlanga. You might not like Canelo, but at the end of the day, Canelo went undisputed and fought all these guys, bro. Except you could say David. Okay, fine. He fought all these guys, bro. So he could fight whoever he wants to fight. He fought Caleb Plant. He fought Callum Smith. He fought Billy Joe. He beat Munguia. He even fought Jermell Charlo when he really wanted to fight Jermall Charlo. He said, okay, I'll fight the other twin. He fought him. It doesn't matter whether it was I mean, you could talk about the weight classes. The fact of the matter is he fights champions. And he fights undefeated champions a lot of the times. He even went back and fought Triple G a third time. Ain't nobody want to see that. Ain't nobody want to see that. He did. He even went up and fought Bivol and lost. So Canelo deserves to fight anybody he wants to fight. I just don't want to see the fight because I already know what's going to happen. Berlanga, I got Munguia beating Berlanga. I got Caleb Plant. Oh, yeah, he beat Caleb Plant. I got Caleb Plant beating Berlanga. I know, Tycho. I know you think Canelo's a duck. I know, buddy. You have every right to think that. You have every right to think that. But this is in regards to Berlanga. They're saying Berlanga is going to fight Canelo. I just think, I don't know. But then when I think about it, though, when I do think about it, who else is at 168? Hell no. Hell no. I've already said, I got Caleb Plant beating him. I got David Benavidez beating him if he went back down. I got Morrell if he moved back down because Morrell is at 175 now. That's another thing too. Both Davids are not even at 168 no more. So I got Boo Boo. I got Boo Boo beating Berlanga. I just don't got no faith in the guy, bro. You got Berlanga KO Plant? Okay. That I would rather see him fight Caleb Plant than fight Canelo. I think it's a better fight. I think it's a better fight because Caleb Plant has a stamina issue, right? So the first couple of, the first 6 rounds, Caleb Plant is going to probably win every single round against Berlanga. He's going to outbox him. He's going to outjab him. He's going to look really fantastic, right? Starting the 6th, 7th, 8th round, Caleb's going to slow down. And that's going to give Berlanga a chance to his so-called power. Canelo, Munguia, Plant, Pacheco, Berlanga, Mobili. I keep forgetting him. Mobili. I can never say his name right. Mobili. Yeah. He's another one that's on top. but he can fight whoever he wants. And Canelo's going to fight whoever is a money fight. Let's remember that. He's going to fight whoever is a money fight. Canelo will take the money fight before he takes an actual. He's at a point in his career where he's going to take, he's probably been in here for a while. He's going to take the money fight before he takes the fight where it tests him more. Why do you think he wants $200 million to fight David Benavidez? $200 million. And I believe that Turk dude will do it, bro. That Turk dude already said that when Boots, after he's done fighting Crowley, because it's his first fight in Matchroom. It's his first fight. So after he's done fighting him, they said the Turk is willing to put up some money for it. Here goes the thing with Crawford, right? And I said this before. I like Terrence Bud Crawford. I like him. He's a not only is he a boxer, he's a power puncher. He's another one that can fight orthodox and southpaw. He bites down. He always tries to knock his opponents out. In fact, he's knocked everybody and stopped everybody out. He stopped everybody he's fought at welterweight since being in welterweight. So he's a dog. I like it. The issue is that he said he didn't want to fight Boots because of money. Or ain't nobody gonna pay for that, was his exact words. Ain't nobody gonna pay for that. He ain't never been on pay-per-view. Well, now the Turk dude is saying, hey, all Boots got to do is get through this guy, and I'm gonna entertain. And remember, Crawford got that fight with this guy over here, the other guy he's fighting. But I believe that Turk dude will drop the money for Boots and Crawford. My thing is this: when he does drop that money, because you know the Saudis, they got infinite money. When he does drop that money, Boots can't, Crawford can't say nothing at that point. What's he gonna say? He ain't fought nobody? Bro, you getting paid all that money. That's what your main issue was money. That's gonna be covered. You should have no issues fighting Boots now. Doesn't matter who he fought in the past. Doesn't matter how he got that belt. Doesn't matter how he even looks in the Crowley fight. As long as he beats Crowley, you shouldn't say nothing. You should just be like, hey, I'll take that money. Let's get this shit going. Same thing with Canelo. Dumb Saudi dudes got infinite money, man. Money's no object to them. You know what somebody said too? I saw somebody in the comment section of the Crawford press conference. Somebody was like, you see, the Saudis are doing what all these other promoters should be doing, you know, putting on these great fights and making money and making them money. And people in the comments like, what are you talking about? You think these Saudis are making you think they're making any money back? Bro, he's not making no money back. He's paying ridiculous buku's amount of money because he's a boxing fan and he wants to see these fights. He's made it clear. I'm a boxing fan. I want to see these fights. He even said, I got health issues. So I'm trying to get these fights out. I'm a huge boxing fan. I got an infinite fucking pocket, bro. I could pay you whatever you want. I want to see these fights. So they're not making any they're not recouping, bro. You can't expect Matchroom and DAZN and Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum over there with Top Rank and ESPN. You can't expect them to do the same thing. They can't, bro. They got to pay fighters with the thought of, are we going to make money? It's different, bro. Of course the Turk can put on fights. Turk Alex Sheik or whatever his name is. He's got no limit on money. No, I ain't going that far. I ain't going that far. But once again, before I end the live, I do want to show you again what happened in that press conference because I think it was telling. Cody Crowley, you know, like he said he was going through some mental health issues. His father had hung himself. Poor guy. Said his father had hung himself. He had 2 eye surgeries. And that's why he didn't fight Boots last year when they offered him $300,000. Now he's saying everything is okay. He had some time with his father killing himself, offing himself. I don't know if I should say that. However it goes on YouTube. I'm not monetized. It don't matter anyway. He says he's had time with his father. The mental health has gotten a little bit better. I had 2 eye surgeries. Now I'm ready to fight Boots. And then you got his manager just talking reckless.
No one has seen this version of Cody Crowley. Boots shouldn't even watch video on him. He'll be unrecognizable by 13.
Yeah, we don't watch videos.
Yeah, very good. Stay that way.
We don't need to watch videos.
Very good.
I mean,
I see you forgot the belt at home. You ready to lose it, huh?
who you talking to?
Yeah. Bro, you got emailed that belt. You didn't even win it. You're not even a champion.
Well, guess what?
Yo,
Guess what? We
you-
wanted to fight for
you-
the belt.
you didn't even win
talking
it.
crazy, right? He got to get in that ring. It's gonna get bad for
Oh,
him.
he's ready.
It's gonna
Just
get
so you know,
nasty, you hear me?
just so you know, we have
It's
plenty
gonna
of
get
opportunities.
nasty.
He's been warning you. He's here.
Yo,
We offered
keep talking.
$200,000
Keep talking.
last year.
Keep talking.
Come on, man.
Keep talking. He gonna get the worst beating of his life. I promise you
Nah,
that.
not gonna happen.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that. And we could bet whatever.
Eddie, I'm
And
really
we could bet
sorry that
whatever.
this is his first fight under Matchroom. I'm
we could bet
really
whatever.
sorry. I apologize because I like you.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
apologize.
We
Yeah,
like
bet
you
whatever.
too, but you know the way you talking. You know what I mean? After him, me and you can put the gloves on.
Papa Boots, come on, Papa Boots.
Yeah.
We
Me and you
on
can put the
that.
gloves on.
I got,
We on that.
I got respect for
We
my
on
elders.
that.
I got respect
we
for
on
my
that.
elders. Let's go there.
And we on
Come
it.
on.
We can go to my gym now.
Let's go.
And we on
Let's
that.
go. Come on, Papa Boots.
HLD, what did you expect him to do? They actually addressed that at the press conference, by the way. They addressed that. Even though Cody Crowley's manager went at Jerron Ennis Boots for being a so-called email champ, later on in the conference, he kind of took it back. He was like, bro, I was just saying that, you know, you did everything. You was trying to fight Crawford at that time. You was trying to get a Spence fight. So, you know, this is not the Devin Haney situation, bro. It's a totally different situation. The way Boots got his email, it's still an email, though. It's still an email. Didn't Tank get his belt emailed? I gotta be sure on that. Did he? Did Tank get his belt emailed? Did he? I don't remember. He did, right? He did. Tank another one. Tank another one. I don't think it's like that, bro. I don't think it's like that. I think it just happened to be like that. I'm pretty sure somebody else got emailed a belt. Finally, the WBC ended up taking Jamal Charlo's belt after multiple driving while intoxicated and going to jail multiple times. And the dude hasn't even defended his belt in like over a year. Finally, the WBC did something. Damn. And then people actually try to say, well, they only support Latinos. Bro, that dude had special treatment. Even when he was doing all crazy shit, you had Mauricio Suleiman like, Jamal, leave Jamal alone. It almost reminds me of like the teacher's pet almost, right? It's like he's doing something like, you leave him alone. Leave him alone. But so the Loma fight will be coming up this weekend. And before I get out of here, I don't think I look, I like Jerron Ennis Boots, so I'm not gonna go hard on him, pause, but I get it. I get why some of y'all are saying what insane and doing what you're doing. I like Boots, so I've always supported Boots, always liked Boots. I think he's an exciting fighter. I think he's an exciting fighter. He gets knockouts. He's got power in both hands. He's an orthodox southpaw. Bro, he's huge. for a 147 pounder. He's huge. Could be fighting 154 easily, which, by the way, he said at the press conference today when they asked him, what are you planning on doing after the Crowley fight? Of course, he gave the correct answer. I'm focusing on Crowley right now, right? But then he said, after that, I want to, go undisputed here and then move up to 154 and do it there. So we'll see what happens. But I like Boots. I like Boots. I fuck with Boots, bro. I fuck with Boots. Let me see. I've always, even when my channel first started, I was shouting out Teofimo Lopez, Jerron Ennis Boots, Chris Colbert. And then a little bit later, when Inoue started getting good, I started mentioning him too. So let me see something right here. Okay, so we got Vasily Lomachenko and George Kambosos right here. I don't know what's on these undercards. Loma and Kambosos undercard. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The girl weighed in. They got a girl fight there. You also got Maloney fighting. One of the Maloney brothers is fighting. Okay. So tomorrow I'll definitely be watching the Loma and Kambosos fight. The following week, we got Tyson Fury and Usyk, which, by the way, has not been promoted the way that I thought it was going to be. However, Tyson Fury did have an injury, and it got postponed. And I don't know the undercard for this. What is the undercard for Usyk and Fury? They're fighting in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of fights here, but nothing that Frank Sanchez is going to be fighting. Sergey Kovalev. Now let me see. I like Frank Sanchez, by the way. Probably my favorite heavyweight. Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall coming up on May 25th. Mabili and Mark Heffron. Also, June 1st will be the Queensberry versus Matchroom 5-on-5. I am going to enjoy that. We got Dimitri Bivol, which was going to be fighting Beterbiev. He's now fighting Malik Zanad. Malik Zanad. Hold on. Malik Zanad. He's undefeated. He's got 16 knockouts. So, okay. But we really wanted to see Bivol versus Beterbiev. But we still got Zhang and Wilder. Hergovich and Dubois. Raymond Ford and Nick Ball. We got Austin Williams versus Shiraz. And Craig Richards and Hutchinson. Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball. This is why I got no problem with these Saudis, bro. This is why I got no problem with them, bro. Look at the fights they put on. They're not making money off this, bro. You got to understand that. They're not. They're just, he's got infinite money and he's a boxing fan, which is fine. I could care less whether they're making a profit or not. I get to see the fights. And of course, we got Matias and Paro on June 15th, along with Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank Martin. These are two fights I want to watch so bad, and yet they're on the same day. Boots and Crowley will be on my birthday, July 13th. And Crawford and Madrimov on August 3rd. So at least I got a fight on my birthday. It's Ennis and Crowley. So with that, yeah, I like Frank Sanchez, bro. I like him. Yeah, you know what? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. Why didn't Benavidez say, hey, I'll step up. I'm already at one. Why not Morrell? Isn't David Morrell at 175 already? I mean, you had options, bro. You had options. And with the money that you got options, bro. Money talks. Money talks. You could have simply said, hey, I know we already built up this David Benavidez fight and that dude, I always get his name wrong. You could have simply said, hey, look, we want you to fight Bivol. That'd have been or Morrell. I think it just would have been a better choice. And when you got infinite money, bro, it's easy. Why do you think Canelo is like, I'll fight David 200 million? Because he knows the only person that's going to throw up 200 million is that Turk Al-Sheikh, the prince, whatever, from Saudi Arabia. That's why. And I don't really care who pays for it. But I don't think we're ever going to see that fight anyway. But anyway, man, with that, man, I hope you have a blessed night. Tune into the fights tomorrow. And I'll probably go live tomorrow. Have a good day. Good night.